Taking that job in the city, if I had stayed with that man, if I had boarded that earlier flight, I wouldn't be where I am, standing in this little bookstore in a town I didn't know, watching you reach for the same novel, moving nice and slow. You looked at me and apologized, said you take it, it's okay, but I insisted that we share it, and you smiled a certain way, and suddenly the detours and the dead ends and the pain became the winding road that brought me to your name. I used to curse the red lights, the closed doors and the stars, but they were just the stepping stones, the necessary falls. Every heartbreak, every failure, every time I lost my way was just the path that led me here today. Every wrong turn was the right step to find you. Every no was just a yes that hadn't come into view. The map of my mistakes is a treasure I now hold, because every wrong turn led me to your soul. Every wrong turn I don't regret a mile. The road was rough and crooked, but it led me to your smile. And if I had to do it all again, I'd gladly take the pain just to find you at the end of every wrong turn's lane. I thought about that college major that I almost didn't take, the friend who introduced us at that party for her sake, the rainy day I missed my bus and had to walk for hours. All these random scattered moments like a garden full of flowers, now blooming into something I could never have foreseen. A love so unexpected, so incredibly serene. So thank you to the chaos, thank you to the doubt. Every wrong turn, figured it out. I used to curse the red lights, the closed doors and the stalls, but they were just the stepping stones, the necessary falls. Every heartbreak, every failure, every time I lost my way was just the path that led me here today. Every wrong turn was the right step to find you. Every no was just a yes that hadn't come into view. The map of my mistakes is a treasure I now hold, because every wrong turn led me to your soul. Every wrong turn I don't regret a mile. The road was rough and crooked, but it led me to your smile. And if I had to do it all again, I'd gladly take the pain just to find you at the end of every wrong turn's lane. So if you're out there feeling lost and wonder what it's for, just remember that the detour is the path to something more. The wrong turns are the landmarks on the highway of your fate, leading you to love. It's never too late. Every wrong turn was the right step to find you. Every no was just a yes that hadn't come into view. The map of my mistakes is a treasure I now hold, because every wrong turn led me to your soul. Led me to your soul. Every wrong turn I don't regret a mile. The road was rough and crooked, but it led me to your smile. You held my hand and whispered we won't give an inch. We built this love from ashes of the bridges that we burned. Every lesson that we learned was another brick we earned. Now we're standing in the fortress that the flames can't even touch. They tried to burn us down, but we're fireproof, my love. Let the rumors fly, let the critics shout. Nothing's getting through the walls we built about. This love is made of something that the world can't reproduce. We've been tested, we've been tried, and we're fireproof. We're fireproof, baby. Nothing's breaking through. Every trial and tribulation just made our love more true. They can throw their gasoline, they can strike the match, but we're fireproof. We're not turning back. Fireproof, standing in the blaze, dancing in the embers as the smoke begins to raise. I'm not afraid of burning when I'm standing next to you because we're fireproof. We're fireproof. We're fireproof. I've had love before that crumbled at the first sign of a fight. That couldn't take the pressure, that gave up in the night. But you're not that kind of lover, you're the kind that digs in deep. A promise keeper, a soul that I can keep. And when the furnace of our struggles gets too hot to bear, we just hold on to each other and we breathe the heated air. We come up the other side a little stronger, a little smoother. Love that's been refined, the love that's fireproof. Let the rumors fly, let the critics shout. Nothing's getting through the walls we built about. This love is made of something that the world can reproduce. We've been tested, we've been tried, and we're fireproof. We're fireproof, baby. Nothing's breaking through. Every trial and tribulation just made our love more true. They can throw their gasoline, they can strike the match, but we're fireproof. We're not turning back. Fireproof, standing in the blaze, dancing in the embers as the smoke begins to raise. I'm not afraid of burning when I'm standing next to you because we're fireproof. We're fireproof. Go ahead and test us. Throw everything you got. We've already been through hell, and we're still standing in the spot. The fire doesn't scare us, it just lights the way to prove that nothing can destroy your love. That's fireproof. We're fireproof, baby. Nothing's breaking through. Every trial and tribulation just made our love more true. They can throw the gasoline, they can strike the match, but we're fireproof. We're not turning back, not turning back. Standing in the blaze, dancing in the embers as the smoke begins to raise. I'm not afraid of burning when I'm standing next to you because we're fireproof. We're fireproof. We're fireproof. A second first kiss with you. We said goodbye a year ago. I thought the book was closed. Moved on to separate chapters. The story we composed, but then I saw you at the cafe where we used to go, and my heart did the same. Old summer saw you know. You walked up to my table with a hesitant little smile. Said, I know it's been a while, but can we talk a while? And in that instant, all the pain just melted into mist, and I found myself wanting a second first kiss. We're not the same people we were when we fell apart. We've grown, we've changed, we both got a brand new start. But something in your eyes feels familiar and yet new, like a second first kiss is waiting to break through. Let's have a second first kiss, soft and slow, like we've never done this before, like we don't already know how our lips fit together, but this time with a twist, a beautiful brand new second first kiss. Second first kiss, let's rewrite the past, not forgetting what we had, but building something that will last. I never thought I'd get this chance, this unexpected bliss, falling again with a second first kiss. We talked until the sun set, turned the windows golden bright, laughed about the arguments that we once used